Good morning. How are we? What are we doing? So, I meant to talk about voting. Exclamation vote! If you have not already. Blam, welcome in. How are you? Use the nerd sound effect. I just want to talk. That's okay. You can just shout it at me. That's fine. How are you, Slam? Welcome in. Erobright, Avian. Hello. How we doing? We've also got Scott, Repray, Butts, Sly. Hello. Voice of Mine. Hello. Ravenlord, Norman. Hello. How are y'all doing today? Will is here. Hello. Daemon Prince is here. That's what we've got today. Let me just make sure I'm all caught up. Alright. We've got this boy. Well, I was gonna work off on stream, but like we've still got enough we can, I don't know. I'll be completely honest, I'm still trying to get things prepped, and I feel like there's still enough on him we can kind of tinker with today. So let's tinker. I think I've decided to just go ahead and make the skulls and stuff gold to match. That's kind of what they got in the box art. So I think that's where we're going to start, and then we'll just keep cruising from there. That's the plan. How are you guys? What are we up to? I'm just trying to hit these fat protein macros. Oh, unlimited calories. I don't like fish. I was going to say, salmon has been a huge one for me. I like to do a lot of salmon. A lot of chicken. What have been some of your favorites here at Life of Madness? So you have fat/protein. Are you doing keto or are you doing something else? What are we trying to hit here? Yeah, what's everyone up to today? We're back to work today. My burrito day didn't quite pan out yesterday. We ended up working on the remodel a bit more. But it meant we got new sinks in and some baseboard. Got the toilet back where it needs to be. And then I watched the Stars win some hockey last night. And then I wanted to finish up Bolt Gun, the video game. I didn't quite finish it last night, but I think I'm down to the last like couple chapter thingies, so that's what I've been up to. Reaper says, suffering at work, wanted to work on my Tyranid. Yeah, make sure you guys vote if you've not already. There's a video game in there that's actually doing well. If you guys want a video game, it's in there. If you want to paint, there's a bunch of options, so make sure you go check it out. Chicken might be too lean. Yeah, cheese. Cheese. Cheese has calories, yeah, but cheese has your fat and protein. I did a lot of cheese. Adds flavor. Adds fat, adds protein. Oilers last night. Last night was kind of nuts. I was really worried, and then the second period happened. Mageson, hello. How are you today? Slipnip, hello. How you doing? Let's see. We were down 0-2 and I got a gem. Then up 3-2 by the time I got home. It was pretty nuts, right? Pretty nuts. I think it's supposed to get rain today. We're getting rain right now. We lost power earlier and I was a little worried for stream, but we're all good for right now. We're all good for now. Hope it's nothing too crazy for you. Cheese is freaking delicious. Yeah. It is calories, but it's good, healthy fat. Protein. That's what we got. I'm trying to think what else when I was on specifically keto that I did. I did a lot of stuffed peppers. Stuffed peppers were really easy. They were good. So it was like Italian sausage or something. But I do. Been a little bit. I loved just bunless burgers. Just a burger and then you pile it with toppings. Like that. Jalapeno poppers. Did those a lot. I think what else was like my big keto things. See, Norman's here. Everybody's like some rain, then I have to water the garden. Not getting rain over there. It is storm season here, so unfortunately some of the storms have been pretty severe, which is not fun. But getting all the rain has been really nice here before summer. We go into pretty heavy drought once it starts. Let's see, he's going to lunch with a friend today, but they canceled. Like how happy Butts is about canceled plans. I kind of do the same, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of do the same. I'm totally fine staying in. Your princess and Kingdom Death on his shipping notification. It was really just we printed the label and nothing else. Yeah. So they're getting your order together. You'll get, I usually get one when it's out for delivery, I think is the next one that I get. So I know to like look for it. But that is through USPS, so I don't know if you'll get that. I think. I do like cheese. These macros are just insane. I'm curious what your calorie... You don't have to tell me. But, like, mine were pretty low for calories because I am tiny. So I'm curious what yours is. But if we're having problem adding cheese. I think, potentially, if those are really, really low, I'd be a little worried for you. But I don't know what you've got. I'm trying to decide if these need a gold trim, or if that needs to stay blue. I'm gonna leave it blue for now. Peanutso, hello, how are ya? What you up to today? What is everyone up to today? For those who had yesterday off, what did we do? We, yeah, like I said, I did a little bit of bolt gun, worked on the bathroom a bit. Watched the hockey. Today, I'm gonna try and finish that Empire commission. I've got some basing and decals to do for them. And then all of my little Titans have their decals. So I need to give them one more gloss coat and do bases. I'm going to try and get them finished today as well. But I have to run the post office first and pick up something, which I'm excited about. Let's scroll up here. You move back up to Wisconsin or the like, no more tornadoes. Just sweet, sweet thunderstorms. I mean, I'm there. Let's go. I spent 3 days in a hotel with family and a friend in New York City. Some time to myself is so nice, to be honest. Having that, like, relaxed day after is the best. The best. 2,200 is low for someone my size. I understand it. I would have killed for that. I'm at the 0.11 minutes. I'm on the opposite, like, side. Where because I'm small, I don't get to play with calories. Mine is strictly I have to burn more because I can't eat less calories. And that's why mine's annoying. Let's see. Steamed cheese and made chicken with a garlic and parmesan saute. Yum, that sounds real good. Fallout 4. All 3 days off. Very nice. I finally gave up on New Vegas. I was tired of fighting it. Honor first, welcome in. How are you? Empire commission. Yeah, I had a quick Empire commission. It was a bunch of the horses, but it was a lot of batch painting, so I didn't bring it on stream. But I also have some decals to add and some basing to finish up. But it was a lot of the mounted duders. But because it's basically painting 10 horses and then 10 dudes, I just left it off stream. They're cool, but not great for stream. Stellar Mouse Jack, welcome in. How are you? You're close to the end of the month. Do you have any plans for June monthly challenge? So the one that chat was kind of talking about, and we can talk about it here one more time. We're kind of talking about doing like a skin tone challenge and get like some summer projects. What do you guys think? Does everyone have a model that you could focus on skin tones with? I felt like that was broad enough. That could be kind of human skin tones. That could be orc skin tones. That could be demon skin tones. But that's kind of what we were thinking. It's kind of a summery skin tone challenge. What do you guys think? And then obviously if you wanted to go with like a higher scale model or a bust, something like that to really focus on skin tones, you could. Like I've got a larger Kingdom Death that I will probably do for it. What do we think? Does that work for everyone? Oh, a harpy bust? Yeah, perfect. Something like that. New summer challenge does this. Yeah, that's the one we built, Avian. The summer goth. Catch up here. I have no idea how many calories I put inside me. Just that my goal is to burn between 800 and 1,000 per class at the gym. So the weight lift, upper body or lower body days peak at maybe 500 to 600. I was gonna say that's pretty high for a workout. That's pretty high. I think for mine, I only get up to about 300. And that is with some cardio and weights. I feel like 8. That's a very, very high goal. That would be pretty brutal if you're trying to do that every day. It's working down 20 pounds 5 weeks, but it's expensive to eat 3 pounds of ground beef. 9 brats or steak and eggs to hit macros. Yeah. Keto is, I don't want to be discouraging. I found it very hard to sustain long term. I think for short term, it's great, especially to lose that initial bit. Get the water weight off. Don't have to worry about that. But between cost and just how restrictive it is, I had a hard time with it. So I'm gonna do low carb here, getting back to it. I kind of had a hard time while we were working on remodel stuff and his dad was here. I found low carb to be a little bit more sustainable, but it is tough. It's tough. It does work though. Love painting skin butts. I say we do it. Let's just go ahead and make it official. June is gonna be skin tones. Pick out something with some skin tones. I don't really have anything that I can contribute for. It just means I can do more painting of Death Guard without having concentrated on particular unit. I mean, pick something with some gross skin showing. I feel like, well, maybe not so much Death Guard. It's like Nurgle's still got skin tones you could work on, but I guess if we're a heresy Death Guard, not so much, huh? But yeah, I think let's make that official, chat. Let's go for it. Would orcs count? Yep. Lots of skin on orcs? Yep. That would definitely count. Something where you can practice skin tones, chat. Let's do it. And then, yeah, if you've got things like the busts and things like that, that's a great time to get those out. Super Saiyan Nikki time! I was doing really well, and then, yeah, the remodel just kind of... It's a mess when we didn't know how long he was gonna be here and how long it was gonna take. Making sure I hit all my macros while we're doing everything else. It was tough, so... I've got to get back to... I did get back on... I did a long treadmill day yesterday, so getting back to it a little bit here. But I'll be back to my weights today. How long does Neko Galaxy take to ship? Gotta start looking at birthday presents for myself. It can take a bit, because they are a smaller producer. I would say the earlier you start looking, probably the better. Yeah. I also do 3 classes, 3 hours a week. 1 weight class, 1 mixed, 1 treadmill only, but I haven't really changed my diet as much as I probably could. Diet's huge. Yeah. I would say, especially if you're wanting to burn that many calories, make sure you're getting the right protein and things for it. You don't crash there. I think the only skin and horsehair is a couple faces. Mortarian's face, yeah. Figured out fast food for the most part. Move drinking to just Saturday night instead of a couple days a week. That's huge, yeah. Drinking's pretty huge. If you're starting to cut stuff. You'll see a pretty big difference from that. Alright, that's all gotta dry. We do need to start the last gold highlight for the rest of the gold. So we'll come back for those other spots, but it's definitely something I want to hit right now. If it's convention season or not, it can be a couple days or a couple weeks. Yeah, I would say definitely think about it as it's a small creator and it could take a bit. I've had some take quite a while. You have a treadmill for the dog. That way you can walk the dog while you treadmill. Just me. Sadie gets lots of exercise. She gets to play. She has a new frisbee that she is loving. I bet it's OMAD. Hard to eat that much in one sitting. Yeah, sorry, I'm like thinking about, you've got a lot of things there on top of each other. I know a lot of people who do keto do the 1 meal a day. Because now we're saying calories feel too low, but you're only eating once, but you have to hit those macros. That's a lot on top of each other. See, Decker, welcome in. How are you? I need to be stressed for a year and a half and I will be skinny again. I've done the anxiety diet. I don't recommend it, but I've been there. I don't recommend it, but Even if you don't get in time for your birthday, yeah, it can still be a birthday present. I was gonna say, if you're wanting to use it for the challenge, I would order that yesterday. But for a birthday present, yeah, as long as it comes in. So, still birthday present. Hey, Salamander, how are you? I also eat one deal. I just split over several large meals and every 24 hours. The ultimate good diet right there. How are you today? I said skinny, not healthy. No, I get it. I get it. I've been there. I've been there. Micro Galaxy's worth the wait, though. Gorgeous Ghost with minimal cleanup, yes. I need to work on some of mine. If I didn't immediately think of that Kingdom Death lady, I would consider getting mine out, too. But I thought of her, and now that's what I want to work on. I want to goth it up. We just got Nikki to order... I'm sorry. To order models yesterday, that's right. And now. If you want it for the challenge, I will do that soon. I've got nothing but skin in my backlog. There you go. There you go. Oh, I could have done the male pinup for Kingdom Death, too. That was just hard to bring on stream. We'd have to silly putty him up. I'll stick to the goth. I still have to do the gap filling, which is where I'm a little stuck with prep work. Because I hate gap filling. I actually got a model to glue together for once. What are you working on, Salamander? What you got? Stress is cortisol. Cortisol is not a weight loss assisted. Yeah, but if you don't eat, you lose a lot of weight. As someone who was underweight for many years. I just have 8 pounds of front back down to 200. Wish I could get back to my pre-desk job weight of 185. That was over 7 years ago. Probably not good weight for a 6'1", 30-year-old guy. Gained a lot of weight from being on antidepressants. Yeah. It's, those can be rough. I can say some of mine is also from, the pill. So, be kind to yourself if that is part of it as well. Twitch is very random when it comes to what is and what's not stream appropriate. It's not. I mean, the guidelines are not. The person moderating it seems to pick and choose a little bit. The guidelines are very clear, and I go by guidelines, not if I think someone's going to throw the hammer or not. Other streamers tend to risk it a little bit more. The guidelines are pretty clear. Anxiety keeps me from eating. I had to exercise to keep my mind from completely giving up on me. Yeah. I mean, just gonna attempt at this Tyranid Warrior. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited to see Salamander. You got this. What color is you going with? The guns are the Pirates of the Caribbean. Give here, yeah. I mean, if you're not tempting them, I've never had a problem. I'll take a little extra punch over the alternative, though. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind being a little over recommended if it means I have muscle, you know? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. I think that was, I guess, for anyone else who's kind of doing the macro diet thing. I had a lot more success when I tried to get strong as opposed to trying to lose weight. I feel a lot better about it. More likely to stick to it. Hulk Nikki, that's right. When I realized I want more of me, as far as like muscle and stuff, instead of less of me, felt a whole lot better about it and I've stuck to it. So I'll pass that along in case it helps. Because it helped me. Salamander brought a couple new blues and greens to play with. Let's go. Some of my favorites. The best paint. More muscle means more space for tattoos. That's right. Oh, I'm hoping my artist gets back to me with an earlier date. I want the color done. Killing me a little bit that they're still just black and white. Just line work. I can't do this. Can't do this. All right, we'll do, I guess, gold for this last little bit too. Let me come back and get that in a second. Use a Sharpie. I like the, there's the TikTok trend where they put a little bit of blush on their cheeks. Next time that goes around, I'm absolutely hopping in. Absolutely hopping in. I grabbed some of the Army Painter Fanatic Blues too. Just two, but they are in fact nice. Good. I'm glad you guys are enjoying them. I know a few people have asked, but I'll be passing, but glad you guys are liking them. Norman's been working on some of the brighter ones. That has the blues. That has the blues. You can paint them in for me? Okay. I'm glad I have a coloring book for Scott. That'll just be next time I have a stream where I don't have anything prepped, we'll just paint in my tattoos. It'll be a little awkward because they're on the back side, but I think we could do it. Yeah, left-hand painting too, it'd be great. Oh no. I'm so sorry in advance, boys. You have 3 days to get the Tokyo Drifter Taco of the Month. I think I like that one. I need to double check what's on that one. Did you go get it, Lime Menace? Oh, I was talking about the Army Painter that you were like in the brighter colors. I'll grab them over the regular Army Painter and Citadel they have at the local game store. They're much closer to the monument. Oh, okay. Interesting. Even as like a speed paint? What am I doing? Here we go. Or no, the Fanatic isn't. I don't remember. That's how little I've looked at them. This is just their regular line, right? Sorry, I really don't like Army Painter. Oh, they are to be back inside. Thank you. I thought they had some new ones, but that's not the line I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's how little I like Army Painter. Did you know mining brushes are made for left-handed painters? It's true, Jason said so. Heard it here first. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying them. For the Army Painter. If you believe that, I have some nice... You have a whole line of left-handed products. Whole line. Some left-handed clippers. Left-handed plastic glue. I'm gonna make a line of paints for Ultra Plus Pro is the main line of paints. I bought a left-handed brush. I've been lied to. That's what happens when you can't finish your challenge for the month. You're like, oh, I bought the wrong brush. I bought the left-handed brush. Wolf Gray and Bright Sapphire. Are those the ones you picked up? Hey, Spirits Bear, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, that's how they get you. Kind of like the pink razor, paying the left-handed tax. How are you today? Ugh, pink tax is the worst. Welcome in. We are working on our Demon Prince some more. This is joining a Thousand Suns army for 40K. We had started him a little while back. And decided to just bring him back on for one more day here while we get other projects kind of ready to bring on. Trying to get the rest of our gold kind of finished up today. Welcome back, Slam. What you up to today? How can a brush be left-handed? It doesn't have arms. You're right. What are we talking about? You're right. Wait. Yes. Waiting. Approximately. Oh, okay. I see. You probably shouldn't have said anything, but I'm waiting. I don't need any, so I was just kind of grabbing randomly to give them a try. There you go. There we go. Oh no! Now Slam has to leave again. I can hear him laughing up front is the best part. He's so proud of himself. Worth it. His last words. I'm sorry you can't join chat, Slam. It's awful. I'm sorry you can't join us today. Better luck next time, I guess. His last words, LOL. Lamau even. That's our Scott, yep. Yep, that sounds about right. Amazing. I mean, is there a bad blue to buy? No, absolutely not. All blues, welcome here. In fact, every single blue, welcome here. What are you gonna do? Stab me with your knife? We had that in the X-Files the other night. Like, what are you gonna do? Shoot me? Or it's like, oh no. Oh no, he said the thing. Chat, we're really close to finishing season 8 of the X-Files. I'm excited about it. Now that our boy is back, it's been much better again. Which I'm kind of sad. I like... The new guy was good, but they made everyone else so dumb that it's really frustrating. Really, really dumb. If I was saying this thankless, godforsaken stream, I'd say that I was finishing up some work stuff, sending emails, etc. But I'm not, so goodbye. Okay, well, I guess you have more time for all of that. Hope it goes well, Slam. I'm willing to bet that Slam actually yelled at me for sniping that. Probably. I can hear it. I can hear it. Let's see, what else is going on? Bolt Gun's been fun. I'm glad I'm going back to finish it. I don't know that I'll get the DLC, but I'm glad I'm finishing it finally. Scorch Panda, thank you so much for that sub for 25 months of support. How are you today? Welcome on in. We're working on a Demon Prince. What you got going on? This blasted hellscape filled with degenerates and ne'er-do-wells. Next time a sponsor asks me to describe my stream, I'm going to use that. Thank you. Thank you. Just a small quote from my mod to give you a better idea. Somebody called? You're so welcome, thank you. Little tired, but I'm good. Glad to hear it. Welcome, welcome. How was, did you have yesterday off? Nope, that's not what I want. That's not. Give a testimonial? Great. Great. As more people come in, reminder that you guys unlocked a sub Sunday, and we have a vote. Exclamation vote, if you want to vote for what we do. We've got painting, we got video games, we've got Warhammer, we've got board games. Make sure you vote, let us know what we're gonna do. I don't want to influence any voting. I was surprised what was leading earlier. It's like my Twitch chat. If you guys want to vote, make sure you do. I will probably close that today. I did. I played some Star Citizen, just hung out. What do you think of Star Citizen? I think it's got some neat stuff. I know it gets a bad rap, and, like, deservedly so, but it's also got a lot of cool stuff. What do we think? Is anyone else playing anything right now? I don't know that I'll get to finish Bolt Gun tonight, but I'd like to hop on there either tonight or tomorrow and finish it. I'm supposed to get a package today. Package. Voted. When I get Simon Badger recreate their attempted docking on stream. Oh, it was pretty great. I miss the Star Citizen streams. Blissbar Archers are winning. Uh-oh, that's not who was winning earlier. That's not what was winning earlier. I thought for sure chat was gonna actually let me video game. I was surprised when it was winning yesterday. I was proud of you. Proud of you, chat. They dropped a relatively large patch recently. The mini patch comes soon. Add some more systems. They just hit 700 million raised. God dang. That's crazy. Can't even process what you just said. So much money. Autofire, hello! I've been sitting here since stream started. I forgot to say hi. So hi. Hello. How are ya? That's okay, you don't have to. We can lurk away. Hope you're having a good day. What you got planned for today? Salamander says, I've been playing Doom Eternal and Ultraviolent just because someone told me I couldn't out of spite. I love it. Oh, Dead Space is winning. Let's go. Let's go. Norman says, we fell into a Guild Wars 2-size hole with a girlfriend. Turns out MMO ADHD dopamine simulator is really great for her. Unless we want to have any specific test done a reasonable amount of time. Panda says, that's neat. It's what I mostly wanted Elite Dangerous to be. That's a bug, though. My PC's a little underpowered for it, so I had to buy some stuff to upgrade it. Oh no, what a shame. Oh no. Oh no. In all fairness, we don't let you do anything. You have veto power. I wish. I wish. Giverioso, hello, how are you? You fully painted Sigma army that is small enough to travel with? I mean, it's close. It's getting there. There's a lot of things. If we do Slanesh Day, it's going to be a lot of, like, finishing up little stuff. What'd you up to today, bro? So, Rats, welcome in. How are you? I think Elite Dangerous has a better underlying game design, and that it has literally an idea of what it wants to be. I feel like when you're just getting to something that vast and that big, at that point, you're just all scope creep, right? That's all you are. But how could you not be if it's, well, we can do this too. Like, obviously you want to do that. Tough. Let's see, I have models coming in today. For commission, one model that is the same as the oldest model I have painted, 1994. Gonna paint it again and see the difference. I love that. Very cool. Excited to see. I love when people do, like, repaints like that. Or, like, painting it again. See the skill. Or even just style change. I feel like my style's changed a little bit over the years here. It's cool to see. Find something else you like to do a little bit differently, a little bit better. Cool to see that. This Demon Prince Charles is looking sweet. Thank you. He's getting there. We were working on the gold earlier. We gotta get this cloth. I don't want to get the rest of his face painted up today. Getting there. Hope uni stuff goes well. Scope creep requires an idea from something to creep from. Seems like it's implement every idea they thought up. I mean, yeah. That's when you give someone creative more time and money, they're gonna want to keep being creative. I say as a full-time creative. It's scope creep. They scope creep in one direction, but not all at once. Sorry, Demon Prince flipping out. I thought that was the didn't mean it. One of my Warhammer fans has an ancient demon prince he calls Charles. I thought we were just, you know, making a statement. That's fine. It doesn't work now that he's king. That's true. That's true. It doesn't work as much. Now they introduce new things ship can do, then apply that to some ships, and they say we'll do the other ships later, and then you're just waiting, and you don't know. Yeah, and you don't know which one's gonna get it if they're gonna get it. That's fair. This sounds like video game development. Yep. Yep. Also, because the guy in charge, Chris Roberts, is a very good idea guy, not so much an implementation guy. I feel like you're one or the other, right? And I'm speaking also from miniatures with like Kingdom Death sometimes gets a lot of crud for the same thing. But when something's your baby like that, obviously you want to do everything. Miniature painters, don't you want to do everything to your best standard? Sometimes it just doesn't work out, or as quickly as you would like. So, it happens. It happens. I guess it depends if you are someone funding either of those things, how much you're okay with that. Originally, they didn't have the whole explorable planet feature. It's gonna be like Starfield is at the moment. You're gonna pick a landing zone, load screen, explore the ground in bits. Then they just took years to make the full planet system, which is cool, right? Like, that's cool. I tend to take the approach of, I have paid for it, and if you're gonna give me more stuff, cool. I'm down with it. I already paid you when I agreed to X. Now you're giving me X, Y, Z. I'll take that. If you're not someone okay with that, then not the project for you. Uh-oh. This pink is about dead. Let me see if I have another one. I don't know that I do. Nope. I don't think I do. Alright, I'll save that for later. If I do things to my best standard, nothing will be done, as my best is unattainable. I do things to it is done level. And that it is done is spoken like when Frodo says the line in the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, chat, I don't think chat liked that I called out us for potentially doing the same thing. I don't take it back, but I don't think chat liked it. Jazzy, welcome in. How are you? That's the thing. The development is cool. There's cool ideas. Organization's been a nightmare. They don't really have a game there. That's fair. I think it's interesting to see how different like companies or games or whatever approach it too. So like some are much closer to being finished when they kind of release it to the public for them to mess with, either early access or a beta or whatever. So it's kind of interesting to see when they decide to do that. They're just going to get caught up in a process like that, yeah. Just on one hand as an individual person. On the other hand as an international multi-million-dollar company with thousands of backers waiting for a product, yeah. Blood Bowl painting is an ongoing learning experience about done enough for me. I think it's a very important lesson for mini painting. I had a hard time with it for a long time. Sometimes I still do. I think now I'm a lot better of like, okay, I've done what I wanted to do. Sometimes I've done a little bit extra than what I was going to do. And now I'm ready to move on to the next thing. But it is tricky at first, kind of learning what that is for yourself, what that standard is. Sometimes it's taking a hard look and be like, I need to practice whatever this is before I can do what I actually want. And that's okay too. As someone with minimal financial investment, it's fun enough to follow across. I think that's the thing, is if you are okay with kind of the whole process, you can put all that money in if you want. If you're not, you can put in your kind of your minimum to follow the ride and go with that too. So the fact that there's different options, also good. Different for different projects, yes. I think that was huge for me, but I'm just gonna speak on my side. Feel free to hop in. But for me, like, figuring out, like, okay, this is my standard for infantry. But, like, if I'm gonna do a display project, I'm gonna go nuts on this. And kind of picking and choosing what gets my time is pretty huge. I'll share that in case anyone else working through that. You're back and pick up coffee for a morning meeting. Sounds good. Enjoy. The BB standard, baby. That's right. Sometimes it just needs to have paint. It doesn't have to be the best paint. It just has to have paint. The real gold standard. Slam says, it's okay. I make my own Star Citizen here in a bit. Cobble it together in a year or so. That's right. Slam Citizen will be ready in no time. I will play some Slam Citizen. Now I have a green name. Yep. See? All coming together. All coming together. Alright, let's highlight these claws. Picking little things we can easily finish here together. I need to find that pink a bit later. We'll finish that up. The backpack, we've got some work to do. That might be our next little goal here. I also need some more coffee. I'll just copy Starfield since I copied every other space music. There you go. Oh, let me do the music. There you go. All coming together. Mikey, hello. How are you? Okay, I can do sound effects too. I'm gonna volunteer myself. We got music, we got a name, we got sound effects. I mean, what more do you need, really? What more do you need? Hey, Lemon King, welcome in. How are ya? We've got Tzeentch today. How are you? We've got the Demon Prince today. I've also got Ahriman coming. I've got a Praetor that we're going to bring over to 40K. And then I need to order some third-party bits for Rubrics and Scarab Occults. How are you? Not gonna lie, I was imagining it the other day as using a 90s anime visual style. Basically Ghost in the Shell style cyberpunk look. That'd be sick. With Guilty Gear style anime visuals, grungy and cool and shit. I like it. I'm on board. I'm on board. This is, how am I so tired? It's only Tuesday. I guess it is a Monday, Tuesday. It is. How is, did you have a day off? How was that? Sly's gonna publish it? We're done. Easy. Easy. Let me hear your best space laser. Pew, pew, pew. I can't wait for people to power up their engines in game. It's just Nikki's scream getting louder. Lemon King says, good, easy work day. Glad to hear that. Thanks for coming to join the chaos. Are you also working on some Tzeentch? What you got? I've been working on Titanicus here lately, but the Tzeentch stuff is going to be pretty fun. This for a big Tzeentch commission? Tzeentch commission. I mean, not as big as some of the just crazy projects we've had. But it's a good size. We've got Magnus, the Demon Prince, Ahriman, some infantry. So it's a decent size. Adrian's Brush, thank you so much for that sub. 28 months of support. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing well. How are you? We're just working on this Demon Prince some more. Trying to get him further along. Guys, we're going to be millionaires. That's right. That's right. Now we just need $700 million. Perfect first take. Thank you. Thank you. I am professional. Played some board games with some friends. Oh, friends? It was nice. Good. Glad you got board game day. That's fine. There's $700 million involved? I've been able to program a computer or two. Yeah, we're getting in on the Star Citizen money here, but we're getting in on it. What if after Black Leech Project you have enough trim for a lifetime? You know, it's honestly not as bad as some of the other stuff. I'll take more Black Legion over the the full white army commissions again. Those are gonna be a, those are a bribe at this point. You want me to paint an all-white army? That's gonna be a considerable bribe at this point. I want to learn how to animate. Should I Nikki do a Super Saiyan power-up? Like exploding never meets after becoming a bloodthirster? Animation is tough. That's what I've learned in the few emotes I have tried to animate. Animation is a lot of work. I'm gonna continue learning. I need to get back to drawing. Will and I were talking before stream started about I just gotta get back to it. I just need more hours in the day, chat. If you could give me, I don't know, like 4 more hours, that would be ideal, honestly. So that I can, you know, do all the things I want to do. Try out all the new stuff I want to try. I'm just gonna need about 4 more hours. That'd be ideal. You heard her! Send in your Black Legion Helldrakes in mass. That's my other bribe. I'll paint your Helldrake. Well, it's gonna be worth my time. Alright. Where are we at? We need this. That's what we need. Which one? I think that's already open. I always had a dream of never having to work again. Some might say it's my passion, not working. I like it. I like it. Light brown paint up with touches of white or light gray paint up with touches of white. That's fine. Maybe. Potentially. Maybe. Alright. Yeah, let's work on this first. Perfect answer for a job interview? Yeah. Yep. 4 more hours and then you'd hope for another 4 hours of sleep. Yeah, let's be honest. I'd probably just game it. I'd probably just play video games. Like, oh, I could get so much work done. Hard cut to me just being a burrito in my chair. Playing a game. Hey, Fireforge, how are you? According to Star Trek, a standard day. Oh, 26 hours. Best I can do is 2. I'll take it. Sold. What you up to today? I'll take 26 hours. Be good. I don't know, chat. Like, I'm just gonna complain a tiny bit. Between stream and then working out and then like food, getting cleaned up, I get like a little bit of work time and then it's dinner time already. And then like I get to do like one thing in the evenings. I don't know, I could use like a little bit more time. A little bit. Right, hello. I'm glad your existence continues. Welcome in. Thank you for continuing with us. How are you? It's a very blue prince. It is. We've got the kind of two-tone blue going on, which is fun. So this is joining the Thousand Suns. We gave it the Tzeentchy head option. We went with the kind of clawed feet. We went with backpack. The client didn't want wings, so we went with the classic backpack. And the sword instead of the axe. So the cool part of this kit is how much you can kind of customize it. So this is the one for the commission. This one's mine. This is my Slaanesh one. Where I did want the wings. And then we got the Slaanesh head. We got the hoof feet. So you can see there, just right off the bat, how many different options there are with the kits. And so it's a nice kit. Nice kit. Squeezel, welcome in. How are you? Do I do the magnets? Not for this one. Sometimes I will. Like, all my Titanica stuff is magnetized, but depends. I feel that. Either picking between being productive around the house or after work or having fun. Yes, Jazzy, that's exactly. It's one of those where it's like, I could do this or this, but I really only have time to commit to, like, one thing. I don't like that. But I need to get back to doodling so I can have some more emotes. I feel like I'm gonna be relearning everything again, which I don't love, but it's been a bit, so I'm gonna get back in there and figure it all out again. Interviewer, if you could do anything, pursue your passion, what would you do? Me. Probably just do whatever came to me. Maybe some cuter stuff, I guess. Chat, I did not get the job. Oh, wait, you don't want me to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, that's always the trouble. Gosh. I feel like that was always my problem with corporate. Because there was the actual answer and then the answer that they wanted. And they were never, ever, ever the same. Ever the same. And as someone who is a tough love kind of person, that was always difficult for me. Because I'd like to fix the actual problem, but they're not interested in that. That's not what they're going for. I always had a hard time with that. They were weirdo startup dorks, so they wanted me to say, work on shifting paradigms 900 hours a week. Dumbasses. My paradigms are just fine where they're at, thank you. Thank you. I don't need to be shifting. I always slide through your teeth in an interview. You just have to learn how to do it well. See, that's the... I can't do that. I have a hard time with that. What is the point? I don't want to work the 40 hour. Yeah, right. You're telling me I have to work 900 of them? Interviewing pro. At that point in the interview, I was pretty sure I didn't want to work there to begin with. Yeah, so why not? Throw it in. Mousebait, hello, how are you? You don't get a chance to interview hardly anymore to get the practice in. True. Yeah, if the job exists, you're already doing better than most of what's out there. How are you today? I'm sorry it's not little newbie P today. It's just me. But how are you? Well, I like a rug. It's not like they don't lie to you as well. This conversation is making me sadder and sadder. What is the point? This is why I work for myself. This is why I started my own. Trying to figure out what would be worse. Getting back into the dating scene or having an interview for a job. Probably dating. Dating. Yeah. Absolutely. The horror stories I have heard. Dating. I'll take that job interview any day. My 5-year plan is to dismantle capitalism. At the end of the interview, you tell them that you don't think they're a good fit for you. Take the power back. Look at me, I'm making my own boss. It's worked pretty nicely for me. If I did have to go back, probably be like a consulting type thing. I think I could do that. I could not do just like a corporate office again. I would last all of an hour. Maybe an hour. All right, let's keep working on this. All right, let's get in there. Feel better about that. Don't working. I'm just jealous. I'll say it's a lot of work. I don't want anyone to think it's not, but I work way harder now for less money and no PTO. That's the trade-off there. Man, I wish I still had vacation time and personal time. Like, that's the thing I miss the most. If I get sick, I just don't get paid. That part kind of blows, but... Retail for you, I ended up going postal. I had a retail job that I kept for a day. I did pretty well at Starbucks. I liked Starbucks. I think mostly because I liked learning, like, the orders and... Still... Sorry, Slam. I still had regulars and, like, things like that, which was exciting for me. But yeah. Dealing with the general public all the time? No. I've never had a job where I had any of that. Oh, the PTO and stuff? Wait, even with teaching? I have something. I feel like it's required if you're... You have something. Might need to HR it up there. I actually applied for a manager job at Starbucks recently. They used to be nice to work for. I don't know anymore. With them, like, busing unions and stuff. I don't know what the current climate is like, but I did enjoy it for when I did work there. Teaching part-time. Okay. No benefits, but less hours. Get it out, Airbar. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out today. We'll see you later. I think retail's gotten worse in general. Feels like more jerks. I think just people in general have gotten worse, which makes everyone stuck dealing with them in retail worse. My mom is a retail manager, and some of the stories she tells me. People are just dumb. There's no other summary to what she's told me. People are just dumb. Subbing doesn't have PTO benefits either. I feel like subbing I understand. Just because that's could be potentially very infrequent. I would have thought part-time would have something, but... This bus gets very little time off, and justification being you get all summer. Oh, with teaching, yeah. So unions exist. When the government fought them with machine guns, people need to not get screwed around earning a living. Yep. Yep. It's a mess right now. I guess it has been a mess, but... Like, the further I get away from corporate, the angrier it makes me. I don't know. One day, we'll figure out that we have the power and we can change things. But, it's not yet. Not yet. It needs to be soon, but it's not yet. All that has to be professional development. It's supposed to make up 80-hour weeks during the school year. Burnsy, welcome in! Sometimes the hard part actually having PTO is actually using it. I'd use it. Chat, use your PTO. Welcome in, how are you today? You got hours, chat, you use them. I return with a tasty beverage. Oh, ice lemon love, my weakness. Welcome back. I'm jealous. Very jealous of your lemon love. Alright. More skull. There's always more skulls to paint on demons. Just when you think you're done, another one will pop up. Alright, that's looking better though. I like that. Like, seriously, right, yeah. Mouse speed is correct. I'll never complain about retail or food service workers, because I know if I had to do their jobs, there'd be burning buildings within an hour. Yes. Yes. Okay. We should probably start the sword. I haven't quite figured out how I want to do the runes yet, but we can at least get the silver started. And we'll come back for the rest of it. Asking our company about sick days. Our CEO looked at us odd, like, wait, you aren't where you can just literally not work and tell us if you feel sick. But I mean, you need to pay time off. The usual triggers when I get close to vacation cap. I just take a month of Fridays off. Make sure you use those days. So shipping notification on the Night Centaur legs. I think those are print on demand, aren't they? From where you ordered. Might take a little bit to get cleaned up. Will just take longer to get them printed and then cleaned up. I think maybe a decent package. 28 days of PTO plus public holidays, every Friday afternoon off. I think that's great, yeah. I think so much of it is just like feeling you can take it. So like a package like that tells me that if I need to take the time, I can probably take it, and then I feel a lot better about it. When you're forced to like, well, you get, I don't know, 10 days, but then you're so busy that you feel guilty taking it off. That's where a lot of people get stuck. Maybe I should have looked. I believe some of that is. Maybe we'll take it a little bit. Not like I'm in a rush. I have a Tantalus arriving. Yeah. Yeah, I would double check, but I believe their stuff is made to order. Take a little bit longer. Varro, hello, how are you? Blue Gecko, we'll go with that. How are you? Thank you so much for that sub for 55 months of support. We've got a Demon Prince, which I'll show here in just a second. He does have kind of a gecko-y tail, though. You're right. What you up to today? How have you been? You're just getting a base coat on the sword real quick, and then I'll show you. Demon Gecko. There he is. Okay, so we went with the Tzeentchy options for this guy. So we have the Tzeentchy head. We went with the kind of clawed feet. We went with the sword. He also comes with an axe. And then we went with the kind of the classic backpack. But this is the Tzeentch one. And then I did Slaanesh for my Sigmar one. So you can see all the different options there, which is really fun for the kit. If you guys like this, I actually did a TikTok on these guys. I'm going to throw my socials in the chat. Because I posted the lion on Instagram, and I posted these boys on TikTok. So if you guys want to check that out, or check out the other stuff that I'm working on, there's my socials. Trying to be better about posting again. Basically, I'm trying to stockpile a bunch of stuff I can keep posting. Buzz in my mouth. There used to be an unlimited holiday policy. When I arrived, I looked at the data. The vast majority of people weren't taking more than 10 days per year. I think having a guideline, or like you said, like a solid number. Because, like, I think the hard part of that slide is you don't want to be known as the person just constantly taking time off. Or the person that like, never takes time off. So not having that guide to know, like, should I or should I not? Let's see, Avian says, I don't know if it was Chicago or Cook County. The way you accrue sick time and holidays changed. This caused a major shift in company policy, which I'm still trying to wrap my head around. I have to burn a ton of vacation days now before October. Have to? Get to. Get to. I don't know what I was expecting with my boss. He called me to make sure I was okay mentally and emotionally, because one of our sales guys reached out to him because I was a little behind in a response. Oh, interesting. Panda says, I really want Abraxas War Spear, but I don't want the Vanguard to come with it. Oh, you already have some. I'm sure you could either eBay or sell those, because the actual kit is very expensive. I'm sure someone would be looking for those. Wait until Abraxia is separate. I'm way behind. Hold on. People in general do not take enough time off. Yeah. PTO is PTO. Yeah. Take your time. Take your time. Most companies don't care about you, chat. Take your time. We are unlimited, but suggest only taking 20 days. I think having a good guideline helps people to be like, okay, yeah, I do want to take that time for this. That's the thing. Only one person grumbled when I took it away. There's no situation where someone needs time off they can't take. I think that's the other... Like I said, having that feeling where if you need the time, you can get it, I think is the biggest, like, part of it. Sometimes life just be lifing, and you need to be able to either get away or take care of something. If you're in a place where you feel like you can take that time, that's a big difference between I have X amount of days. Kind of that mindset, I guess. Must they go bye-bye? Wait, if I do not. Must because they go bye-bye. Yeah. So you get to take vacation. I'm saying you should be taking the days. Yeah. Yeah. Unless you were just absolutely stockpiling vacation days for something. Take the days. Take them. A lot of places have switched unlimited PTO because it means when you get fired or quit, they don't have to pay them out. Alleged HR will tell you if they take too many or too few. One person's always at the office since I typically only take one vacation in the year. Getting better at taking days off more often. Yes. Yes. Take the days. Take the days. Says I top-loaded mine, so I took the whole week off. 10 days straight. We love to see it. We love to see it. New rules kicked in. It was in conflict to how our company does time off sick time. I think some of my sick time got kicked into time off. Just like taking time off because it means more work for me. So many holidays as a result. It's so backwards what you just said, and I hate it. I know that a lot of people feel it, but like it's so backwards. If you take a holiday and you don't feel like you've taken a holiday. Do we see what I'm getting at, chat? I'm the exception to that. Last year I took only 8 days off. So far, nothing this year. I really need a break, and I will take one, but I need to get things sorted first. Just make sure you actually take it, I guess is the... Make sure you actually take it. I am also someone trying to be better about it. I took Monday off, where normally I probably would not have. This time last year, I probably would not have done that. But I saw that I needed it. I took it. Do the same, chat. Take care of yourselves. Take your PTO. Yeah, it's part of your compensation. Yeah. Yeah. But never look back at your life and be happy you took more time in the office. That's exactly it. I like taking my holidays for extended PTO. They don't seem to mind. Yeah, no one else is there, so why not? Take that time. Take the time, chat. Take time off. If I don't stream, I don't get paid. We're trying to get we're getting that worked out here, Avian, for sure. Okay, YouTube, we got Partner Plus. Aw, chat, I realized something this morning. It made me really sad. Apparently Twitch reached out to me for Pride Month. But between Remodel and Partner Plus stuff, I missed it. I'm sad. I'm sad. Yeah. The like notification was right under the Partner Plus stuff, and I'm like, oh no. Oh well. Always next year. I mean, we'll still celebrate Pride Month here, but we just won't be part of the official goodies. But they want you, it's similar to what we had done before, where it was like on the front page and stuff. I would have liked to be a part of that, but I missed it. I'm bad. Just didn't see it. Between everything else going on, I just didn't see it. We doing Trevor Project again? I would like to. I'm trying to, kind of on the back of time off and things. I'm trying to figure out when we do that, if we do it. I would like to, though. It may only be like a week, but I would like to. I just gotta figure out, because we do have something, hopefully this Sunday I'm very excited for. We have a new partner. And I want to get some stuff together so you can see everything. That'll be on Sunday. I gotta figure out when everything's gonna be. I'd like to do Trevor Project again, though. We'll show. Bro says, now make the most of the time off. I want to make sure I get at least one thing off my list before work begins again. Yeah, that's good to have. It's too late. Yeah, I can't fill out the thing that they sent me. They're already organizing stuff. So. That's okay. I'll just be more careful. I just didn't know to look for it. It'll come around again. Yeah, exactly. New partner hype. I'm excited. Excited to tell you guys more. I just want to have everything together before I do. But yeah, I'll have to look at the calendar. And this, I hate to say it. I keep saying it, but this remodel has just completely goofed us up, chat. It's just taking so much of my time that it's difficult to do a lot of other stuff. I'm trying to keep up with commissions and stream the best I can, but like my spoons for other things are pretty low. I saved my company match for charitable nations for you, so keep us up to date. I will. If we do it, it'll probably be like a week. And we'll just pick a week. We'll go from there. I'm just low on spoons, unfortunately. We'll figure it out. Well, Twitch thinks this is a place for LGBT. Yeah, it's good. I'm very happy to have been included before, and for them to reach back out. I just missed it with everything else going on, which sucks. There is no spoons. All food is child. Nikki Coles. My spoon. My spoon is too big. You put a vacation fund on Throne. People just pay you for a vacation? I mean, I'm here for it. There is my tip jar. It is there. I use that for different things. Tattoos. Could use for vacation. Tip jar is on Throne if you'd like to check it out. Tell me about it. My basement remodel felt like it went on forever. Yeah, it's just hard. I feel so silly complaining about it, but it's taken way more time and like effort and like mentally. It's just draining me. I am out of spoons. So there's a link for that. There is. Yeah, it's on the Throne. You can throw in right there. Trying to think if I've added anything else. I did go ahead and take the dire wolves off. There's the Fulcrum Fund is there. There's some manga on there. I don't know. We're supposed to be getting more Japanese treats, and I thought I got a shipping notification. I need to follow up on that. I don't think I've seen anything else. Hey, P-Miser, welcome in. Let me rinse it off real quick. This is the Pro Sable from Monument. So I've kind of switched to this. I was using the Raphaels. I do like this brush. I went ahead and picked it up. So if you'd like to check out the Monument stuff, exclamation Monument will get you there. Otherwise, yeah, I usually use Raphael, and that's on my gear list. But welcome on in. How are you? I've been using their Sable. Their synthetics are also really nice. I've used that for a couple of things. Just 2 bigger projects. Floor, tile, grout, and baseboard. Baseboard I can handle on my own. Or we're almost there, which feels nice. It's just been... The fact that it's now going on like 3 weeks, it's just draining. That's all. Your dreams are shipping like Kingdom Death? Never. Yeah, Kingdom Death tends to get all the labels together, and then they do, like, big batches of the actual shipping. I don't think I even have a shipping notification for my last one. I need to double check that, too. Yeah, is there anything you're working on, Paint Miser? What projects have you got? We've got a Tzeentchy Daemon Prince today. I've been working on a bunch of Titanicus lately because I want to learn how to play. So I've got Legio Kratos getting ready for battle. And Skaven. We're going to get back to some more Skaven. Oh, Funky, thank you so much for that sub. For 4 months of support. Funky says, I'm glad you stream despite tough times. Hang in there, your stream always brightens my day. You brighten mine. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How are you today? I like getting to come on and hang out with you guys during the whole process, so thank you. I appreciate that. How are ya? Also, our video game days have been, like... Those have been so fun for me. Thank you to everyone who's been coming by on Wednesdays for the Ace Attorney streams. I have really enjoyed those, thank you. Bees, welcome in, how are ya? That's such a pain in the ass. That's why I haven't finished the kitchen backsplash. I want to do a backsplash. Ours does not have one, and I think it's weird. But that'll be a project for much later. When we've recovered from this one, maybe. But it's weird that ours doesn't have one. I'll take the grout over some of the other stuff. Getting the shower all leveled was really stressful. The grout seems easy after all that. All DIY projects cost twice as much. Take 3 to 4 times as long as planned. Yep. That's, I think that's our big lesson we learned. That's our big lesson. My parents took 5 years to remodel their bathroom. Luckily, in that time, my brother got a job doing bathroom installs. Was able to finish the work in a weekend. That's awesome. But no, I get it. I get it. Weasel objection! Weasel says no. Doing okay? Glad to hear that. Fly says, work done. Time for bloodletters. Let's go. I'm glad you get to work on some bloodletters after all that gold trim. Sometimes it's nice to have just a nice, quick little palette cleanser. I feel like the bloodletters will be that for you. It was surprisingly okay. Apparently getting actual sleep makes everything better. It do help. It do help. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Welcome, welcome on in. Alright, there's that. I feel like we need to start his little face. And I'm sad that that other pink's not working at the moment, but let's go ahead and get his little teeth, his eyes, and all that worked up. Someone from Obsidian Protocol finally got back to me, so looks like I'll get the replacements for good. Glad to hear that, Riot. Glad you're enjoying Ace Attorney, even if it puts my freedom in jeopardy. Yeah, we had Butts, and then last time we had Will Powers. Everyone in chat is just taking turns in our trials here. You know what? I'm keeping you all safe. So far, at least. Our shower's broken. I don't think I can fix it myself. Ours, so the shower that we ripped out, the couple before had done it themselves. It wasn't leveled right. It wasn't draining correctly. And it made me crazy. So we made absolutely sure we had it draining all correctly. But it's stressful because you don't want to goof it up the way they goofed it up. That was the biggest reason I wanted to rip that old shower out. They had not done it correctly. Guilty. Wasted Mine already has the verdict. Ready for tomorrow. So for tomorrow we will be doing Ace Attorney. We're going to be finishing up episode 3. Episode 3 turned out to be quite a bit longer than some of the other ones. We're going to finish that and see kind of where that shakes out. It sounded like 4 was not quite as long, so if we can save that kind of all together, I'd like to do that. But we'll be finishing episode 3 for sure, and then we'll see where we're at. I'm excited. The beak has, the bottom jaw has teeth, and then he has the beak up top. Yeah. How can it be longer? We already know the correct verdict. Waste of Mind's like, I was ready in 10 minutes. Everyone else needs to catch up. I'm gonna do a little bit of black lining on this too. I'm not sure exactly what happened with ours. The drain pipe underneath, and the collar broke. So it's draining under the floor, and my hubby didn't notice. Oh no. That was part of it, kind of for ours too, is because it wasn't draining properly. Like when we ripped up all the concrete and stuff, it was like wet under there. So it was dripping, or leaking somewhere as well. Probably because it wasn't draining correctly. So yeah. Yeah. Our kitchen faucet just developed a pinhole leak. I'm trying to ignore it. Oh no. there's the hubby ignoring it. Chat just telling to tape it. Tape it. Oh, Paymazer's back to work. Be safe, you two. I hope work goes well. Thank you so much for coming by. We'll catch you next time. Thank you, everyone who may be lurking at work. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming to hobby with us. Get Nikki a Quest 3 so play VR video or Warhammer games. Reaper's just here to watch me throw up on stream. VR and I don't get along. No, thank you. Fun news. Found out there's a lead supply. Oh, wait. There are lead supply. Lead supply pipes to my house in the neighborhood. Gonna replace them for us. No cost to us. That's great. But I need to install a filter in my house. We had to replace everything that was within our house. But then I think out to the street, some of that is covered. Like, there's still a section we have to do. But then after that, it's the city. Absolutely clip it. Slam's ready to clip me. No. No VR. It only links when the faucet is on and into the sink, so it's okay. If you say so, Butts. If you say so. I don't actually know. I'm afraid to say anything. Maybe it's okay. Oh yes, the Flex Seal. Slap that bad boy on there. I've been ignoring it. It's taking a shower when he knows it's broken anyway. What's a little bit more water damage, Mousebait? What's a little bit more? I have to go find my doggone airbrush spring, I hope. Good luck, Mousebait. Good luck. Need to figure out what faucet I need to buy. I realize with this remodel how little I know about having to replace things like that. Like, there's all kinds of different, like, valves and thread sizes and all these things I've never, ever, ever had to think about. And then when we get the wrong one, that's a big deal. It's very frustrating. Yeah, these things I've never, ever had to think about. Just having to figure it all out all at once. None, very little of it in the house is lead, so that's good. That's good. Yeah. Good. Off to Best Buy for KVM Switch. Sounds good, Varo. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for the support. We'll see you later. Whoops. Goodness. Orange, welcome in. How are you today? Got me distracted. What you up to? We are working on a Daemon Prince. Trying to get my yellow to come out. Huh. This is the yellow I use for the Imperial Fists, and it's low. I have more of them, I just don't know where they're at. Alright, we're gonna leave that upside down for a bit. Only fly away. Here's a song I hadn't thought of in a long time before the great bracket off of songs. Okay, well that's it. So we can do the gold on the sword. Let's do that. finding the right size thing is a much bigger problem in adult life than I thought it would be. It's pretty much constant, yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Adulthood, man. Now, at metric pipe fittings to the US system, you have a Canadian experience. I had a moment where I'm like, why the heck do we not just do metric? They were having to like convert like 16th to like 8th and like back and forth and just like, why? Why do we do this? I kind of snapped when Scott was trying to help, or trying to get me to help with some of the like conversions. And I was just like, if that's not a 17th, 69th, it's never gonna work. I just kept giving him like weird ass fractions. Right, Mir, welcome in. How are you? So this is for a commission army. So we will have more to go with him. We've also got Magnus, we've got Aramon, we've got a few more rubrics and Scarab Occult. And then we've got a Praetor that we're bringing from 30k to 40k. So that's what I've got as part of this project. How are you today? Welcome in. Because the freedom system, it's awful. It's awful. Full Thousand Suns, yeah. So we've done a few smaller projects for this army before. We did the new Infernal Master, and we've already done some Scarab Occult and Rubric. We did a few of the like sorcerers. So we're adding on to an army that I've done a few things for before. Now we got the bigger stuff. Exciting. What you up to today? Your freedom system is literally the one imposed on you by us. It's called the Imperial System. It's awful. I'm going to continue making up just awful fractions for it. This is my contribution to the remodel. It's my 13/73. You're going to need 69 420s on that right now. This is why Scott does all the cutting. The Raven Lord and I on the same page. And he has 69 over 420 socket wrench. We're on the same page. Nice. Nice. Well, if I don't come to a stream, Scott's finally had enough. And who could blame him? I mean, what else could you want when you're already frustrated at a project than me just spouting off stupid numbers? I'm sure he appreciates it, yeah. I need an adult. We need an adultier adult to take care of this. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll do the same Screamer Pink here on the blade. Tie all that in together. Sadie says she's the adult. She can take it. She can handle all of this mess. More power to her. Deathbot Napcod, I love your username. Thank you so much for that sub. For 2 months of support. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? It's fun with the two-tone blue. So we've got the very Thousand Suns kind of blue-green turquoise. And then the skin tones, if anyone likes those. That's actually the Space Wolf colors. So we've got Rust Gray and Fenrisian Gray. I'm trying to remember if I did the Fang. I don't think... Oh, what we did was we did Rust Gray and we thinned out the Fang and used it like a wash. So we're using Thousand Sun and Space Wolf colors on the same model, which is fun. Yeah, welcome in. What you working on right now? We need to do a little bit more work on the up by the head. Smooth that out a little bit. Now that we're coming back to him for today. We need an adult. No, Nikki is not that adult. We need an adult that can do fractions. That's not me. That's not me. I can only make up ones. I use fractions way more than I thought I would. Filtration is a mess of an industry. Using the imperial system is only half the issue. Almost everything is a nominal measurement without consistency. Yeah, I just haven't had to do them in a while. And then you're wanting me to make the shizunes before cutting things, and that creeps me out a little bit. That's not something I have to do daily. That scares me a little bit. Well, even just rearranging my room, I was trying to, like, measure my bookshelf, measure the airbrush booth. Everything's just a weird size. Like, but why? Why do we do this? Why is this the system? Space wolf colors on 1,000 sun models smells a bit of heresy. Yeah, it's fun though. It's the best kind of heresy, I think. As a space wolf player, I think it's the best kind. We still need to decide what color those like skulls are gonna be. I keep debating in my head. I don't think they should be gold. What we could do is we could do the skull color and then the gray holding it. Because we got the gray on his claws. Might be the way to go. Gold feels weird. Let's think about it here for a second. You found it! Good job, Mousebait. Glad you found it. Using a system partially rooted in the size of a king's foot might not be a great idea. Maybe not. Maybe we finally do something about this. Maybe not. We need to figure out the creepy little Tzeentch tail, too. I guess it would be the same color, huh? And then just the tongue. Yeah, let's just do same color. Getting a little lost in the colors here. Get ourselves back out. I'm gonna ask chat, what's everyone working on today? And do we feel good about May challenge? We're getting close here. Getting very close. I'm gonna try and get my Reaver together today. I have to run to post office and then I'll probably hop over to that before I get to the Empire Duders. How we feeling? Anyone been vibing with 40K lately? I've been off 40K for a while because of 9th, but I'm itching to play 10th. I have been just more interested in other game systems lately, if I'm honest. I'll still get my 40K stuff ready, but not my focus at the moment. Chat, who's focusing on 40K at the moment? Like he's asking Avian, do you have 40K? I want to throw dice. I think mine probably won't be until Space Wolves get their book, and then I'd probably hop in to see how that is. I enjoyed getting to play the Tyranids a little bit at the very beginning of 10th. Just unfortunately, Scott's Knights are not how he wants to play Knights, so we haven't been playing a lot of 40K. We kind of hopped over to Sigmar and other games for now. When the Wolves get their stuff, I'd probably check that out. But honestly, I really want to try one-page rules. Is what I want to try. And see how that goes. I think between Scott not getting to play the Knights how he wants, everything just around Legends and removing models has put a bad taste in my mouth. For like 40K and Sigmar. I don't know. Feel a little icky. Already own the models, might as well get around to painting them. Not like I play more than once or twice a quarter. He's up on Malifaux because I don't want to burn myself out painting it. I got 10 Nephilim little devil-looking minions done. It's good to hop around. Yeah, good to hop around. Work on different things. Trying to decide between our Nid army, or Dark Angel successor. Also waiting for 4.0 for full Skaven mode. Yeah, I'm excited for Raddies. I'll be splitting that with Scorch Panda, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling 40k at the moment, but that happens. It's happened before. I just keep all my stuff, and when I want to dive in again, I'll dive in. This poor yellow might actually be done. Yeah, chat. Can I get some F's in chat? For Vallejo Gold Brown. It's done. I tried. There's nothing in here. It served us through many Imperial Fist armies. I have another, but it's somewhere. Poor thing. I know. I feel bad. I'm always happy when I finish a paint pot, though, instead of it, going bad. So many of the Citadel paint pots just go bad, and I have to get rid of them. Actually, finishing a pot of paint feels nice. All right, let's keep working on the little tail. It's copy run stit. I need yellow for Doran. That's right. No, I definitely stockpiled after the last Imperial Fist run, so I just gotta find them. They're in my my paint drawers somewhere. I just don't want to be searching on stream. 2 robot devil hand hackers split in the launch box. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I mean, what? I get Raddies. I'm excited. Goodness. JD also excited. I went a bit overboard getting almost all of the Pro Acro lines, so I'm excited to try them. Pro Acro's very nice. I really like their paints. I hope you also enjoy. I've liked all the ones I've picked up. I think they're also a really easy transition if you're coming from Citadel. Monument's an easy one to switch over to. I feel like if you're coming from Citadel, Vallejo and Monument are the easiest to just pick up some other bottles of paint and give them a try. Gotta give GW credit for Imperial Fist's contrast paint. I've tried several alternative yellow speed paints. None are as good as that. Noise older alternative lids? No. Out of principle, I will not. I refuse to spend more money on a lid. The paint's very nice, though. It's an easy transition. It's nice. I also really like Reaper, but they're definitely thinner than Citadel and Monument. Which is nice for things like display painting. But a little trickier. Base coats, you usually need a couple coats. It's already thinner. Alright, there is Creepy Tail started. We'll have to get the fang back out. We need a wash on our silver here in the back, so let's do that. I like that they have a metallic medium to make any color metallic. That'll be fun to play with. I feel like some colors would probably work a little better for that than others. But that does sound like one it'd be fun to play with. Alright. A few more washes to do. I don't do a ton of washes, but I always like to do them for metallics. The trick with my new paints is to treat it as a twist off, then just remove the lid. I always give Jason shit about the. I hate the lid. I love the paint. I hate the lids. Regardless of the vessel, they all get gunged. Citadel paint pot lids, the inside of the Vallejo lid, the tip of the Monument bottle. I feel like Citadel's the worst offender. I don't mind cleaning the... with a paint pokey. The other ones don't bother me. The Citadel lids tick me off, though. Just how much paint gets gunked up and lost there. Okay. That's all done. Really need a yellow. We gotta figure out these skulls. Gold just feels like it's gonna be weird because the rest of it's very organic. We have a little bit of silver I'm gonna get. I just got a set of flat lids for most used per acro. The rest are droppers still. More careful to push out less, only for the drip on top. The thing about per acro I'm not fond is inconsistency in their range. GW, Vallejo Reaper, even Army Painter has some kind of triad for each color. Per acro kind of has, not every color has it. Some do, some don't. Gotcha. I think it's as you fill out the line, right? So they're trying to get those kind of main colors out. And then as you continue to expand, then you can do more of that. What it kind of feels like. The little clearly wants their paint to dry out and be wasted with that pot design. Yep. Yep. That's why that one ticks me off. Dropper bottles doesn't bother me too much. I think the hard part with Vallejo, at least here, is the game store that we go to. Sometimes those Vallejo are sitting for a bit. Like if it's a color that's just not used as often. So I've definitely gotten like bad bottles of Vallejo, but it's nothing. It's because they've been sitting there for a bit. That's the only real big problem I've had. I don't know how I want to paint this. Let me look at the old website here. Okay. So they have an orangey glow for both of these. Which would look nice with our blue. I just don't have a lot of the... Well, we did flames on the other for the commission. Maybe orange would be alright. Thinking on it here for a second. It's because Monument wants people to mix paints. Unlike Jason has any intention of doing a triad system like the other brands. I only think that's tricky because they are kind of, I feel like the people who would pick up Monument are the same people picking up Citadel and Vallejo, so that might be a little tricky. I mean, obviously not for him, he just doesn't make the triad, but explaining that to people, or that not being an expectation, I guess. But I want to do orange, chat. I feel like it'll work, especially with the blue. Let's do it. Because the only other color I've really used on the Thousand Suns is more of the like green magic, and I don't think that's going to look right. That's why I'm hesitating. I think that's going to look really funky here. Well, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna touch up that gold instead. They name their paint colors the color there. So in part, so people who have issues seeing colors tell what the paint is. New Fanatic line is also really good for that. We're gonna paint around it, and then I'll come back and figure out what I want to do with it. This is what we're gonna do. I think the orange would look nice, but I've got green flames and like spell effects on other stuff. So think about it. I'd rather go find the paint color I want than mix paints. I think especially for army painting. I think if you are picking up a line of paints specifically to work on an army, I don't want to mix paints. I would rather have the paints ready to roll for consistency. If I'm doing display painting, that's when I tend to switch over to more Vallejo and more Reaper. A display paint, that's fine. I'll mix all day. But yeah, I think if you're trying to... And yeah, maybe that's just not the goal. Which is also part of it. We're kind of 50-50. Sometimes I mix, sometimes I just want X color. Yeah, I think a lot of it is consistency. Does it matter that it completely matches for your next thing you're painting? If not, cool, mix away. If it really matters, then yeah, having the paint color ready to go is nice. You have to worry about it. Don't get me wrong, I love Paracal. Just want them to fill in the gaps in their line. I think what we're learning here is They don't see them as gaps. And I guess deciding what you want to do with that. I saw a video last night with my boyfriend. We were floored. It was titled along the lines of needed tools for beginners. And most part of it was great. Up until he said airbrush. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. My painting needs to be consistent. I do mix some of mine just to get the last highlight. That's the thing. Not exactly noob friendly. Yeah, that's too much investment for a beginner. You don't need that to start. Big agree. That should not be in a beginner. I mean, you could end with saying if you wanted to do an upgrade. Or if you know you're getting into this on a bigger scale. Then maybe look at an airbrush. But yeah, absolutely not. You can rattle can prime, you don't even need an airbrush, yeah. That's a pretty big investment leap there for beginning. It's also a completely different skill set you then have to learn on top of the hand brushing. Which, if you're just getting started, I don't think I would recommend. Baby steps is the way to go. That's right, you need 2 airbrushes as a beginner. Check my gear page. No. A dual wielding bonus, exactly. Unless you're gonna be doing more one arming, you don't even need priming. Brush priming does work fine, yeah. I would say for someone getting started, brush priming is great. Especially as you are learning motor control and how the paint works and all that. Get more practice. Kind of strange take to recommend as a beginner, yeah. There's professionals out there that still don't use airbrush. It's less you recommend an airbrush, more you recommend as a beginning tool. Yeah, absolutely. I would imagine a lot of professionals still do for even just priming and base coating, but as a beginner tool, no, you don't need that to get started. Gyarados. Why did you get the dual wield airbrush perk that no one else gets? Probably those robot devil hands. Now you're catching on. Now you're catching on. How do you think we got through those Imperial Fists so quickly? That's why I don't stream airbrushing. Giving away my secret. The little demon that lives in my house, my cat, has decided that he's that burying his shit is for the week. He sounds like an absolute joy, Scourge Panda. Oh. Alright, let's get the cables and stuff behind his head. We're getting down to all the stuff I need to make a decision on, and I haven't made a decision, and probably not gonna make a decision. I kind of want to look at the photos of the commission again before I decide some of this. We're getting down to some of the smaller stuff here. I can't wait till level 8 and I can take the feat that lets me add my dex bonus to my offhand airbrush. Yeah, get that extra damage. That extra damage. He thinks he's the boss then. Our Scrappy has stopped pooping in the box entirely. These cats are just going rogue. Which I feel like is a very cat thing to do. My limited knowledge of cats. Sounds like a very cat thing to do. Don't they all think they're the boss, though? I feel like that wouldn't be a new development. Not always the thing, but he doesn't always do it. Silly kitty cat. We had the storms come through last night, and like Sadie is pretty good with storms. She really doesn't care or give them too much mind. There was one really loud clap of thunder that was like closer to us, though, and it was really funny because it was just thunder, and then Sadie running back to our room. It was really cute. So that one in particular scared her. It was cute. Alright, what else? Okay. Got the spikies around his neck. We're gonna do silver for those. Not entirely unexpected, just because we have 5 cats. They don't cover their stuff. They're literally like the king cat of the cats in their mind. Oh my goodness. Covering their stuff is literally beneath them. Respect that. What'd you call it? I can't think of the word. The way they mark their territory. Power move is what it is. Just coming in, he's T-posing in the litter box. Let's see what else is going on. This week it's a little weird because we just have Wednesday now. We'll have Ace Attorney tomorrow. We'll have more painting on Sunday. We'll have some exciting new stuff on Sunday. Excited to show you guys more. What else have we got? That's kind of it here with our short week. Make sure if you've not voted, exclamation vote. We do have a sub Sunday that you guys have unlocked. So you guys get to pick what we do. There is painting on there. There's Warhams, board games. There's also a video game on there. So if you guys want to see something, make sure you vote. I'm probably going to close that up here after stream, so make sure you get it in. As we're talking about dropper bottles, I've got to unclog one. You have a method for painting sub-assemblies when you're not holding the bit. Shoulders like weights. So what I do is, let me grab an example. So for like really small pieces, so something like, say these weapons for my Titanicus, I get the paint handle out, and then I actually use Silly Putty. You can also use like blue tack. But I just grab a bunch of this, and I plop it on here. And then with this, you can actually do like multiple if you wanted, but I just tack it down. And then I can work around it. The tough part is obviously you can't get the part that's tacked down, but it lets me have a better way to hold it. I can reach more of it, a little bit more comfortable. So that's what I do when I've got the smaller sub-assembly things. Sometimes I'll do it here on stream, just depending on how many sub-assemblies we got. You said really small pieces, but I heard pizzas. I put my small pieces on my my handle. Yeah. Yeah. This is, yeah, the original handle. Much nicer. I've got a bunch of these, thankfully. If you don't have that, you can use, like, a lot of people use, like, a prescription pill bottle. You've got the really old film canisters. Those work. Something like that. Even just, like, the top of a paint pot. If you just put the sticky tack on here, you can use that, too. Seen the like metal pins and such, but that scared me. Yeah, I'll be honest, unless you're actually pinning it to the model, I don't think it's worth it. So I just use the sticky tack. It's just a lot of effort for painting a bit one time. So I tend to use the sticky tack instead. Get some free paint sticks too from like Home Depot. Yeah, if you want a more flat surface. People will do that for like priming. So they'll stick it all along the paint stick, and then you can prime all at the same time. Alright, I'm gonna keep working on the gold because, yeah, I've got to figure out those other bits, and my brain's not there right now, so I'm working gold. Some people use the pin vices. Yeah, it depends. So many prescription bottle caps that are now paint handles. Yeah. Iron spindles too. They're like 50 cents each. Yeah, if you can find just something small like that, that's comfortable to hold. If you're doing a lot of assembly, it's something you can just like line up and have a bunch of them at the same time. That can be really nice. So you can still like batch paint with them on the handle or whatever it is. I'll put sand in the pill bottle or rocks to help weight it. So that's a good shout too. You need it to. If you're worried about it falling over. Let's see what else is going on. Is anyone watching anything good? I need to watch the second part of Dune now that it is on HBO Max or whatever. I need to pick a night and watch that. I've been watching hockey in the evening, so I haven't really watched anything else. My Stars won last night, which was nice. Hey, anyone watching anything good? You're gonna have to pick something else, wasted mine. I want to keep asking. Gonna keep asking. Ooh. Watching paint dry? So I save all my MDF stuff from tokens, games, and such. Make great handles for holding bits, painting, framing. I'm watching a show. Oh, BoJack Horseman for the first time. I went in totally blind. It's been pretty good. I think we liked it. I think there's like one season we didn't care for as much, and that's kind of where we fell off. But I liked the earlier seasons, yeah. They were pretty good. I'm clearly running out of bangers. Furry, come back! Oh, Hobbs is in trouble. Hobbs is just a menace today. Just a menace. I'm trying to think what else I've heard is really good that you could try, Wasted Mind. I don't know what you tend to like. Animes wise. The only other one that I kind of want to start is Dungeon Meshi. Delicious in Dungeon. But I need to get caught up on my other stuff first. Heard it's very good. I don't get it. At least we got Turtle Dove to mostly stop carrying off William's tacticals from our game. Oh. Like I say, it sounds like there's a power struggle at the house between the cats. Something's causing them to act out. Yeah, anyone else watching anything we can recommend for Wasted Mind to check out? You can always come X-Files with us. X-Files has been a fun time. Apparently Furiosa is in theaters. Yeah, I think they came out this weekend. Ravenlord went to it and liked it. I will, again, wait for streaming, because I'm cheap. Yeah, I've heard it's very good. If you want a handout to the theaters, I've heard it's good. I'm good. Wasted Mind doesn't trust us. Wow. Wow. Or no, you don't want X-Files. That's fair. Furiosa not doing well in theaters. I think theaters in general just not doing well. It'll get blamed for it, but I think even like the friends that used to go to the theater more, they've said they just don't go as much. It's too freaking expensive. And then, like, just etiquette at the theater, and just people don't seem to like theaters as much. It sounds like it's a great movie, but just no one cares about movie theaters more. Exactly. Glad it'll come to digital streaming. Yeah. I mean, we all got our streaming services with COVID. We're already paying for it. Or for watching movies at home, same. Big same. For me, a lot of it's audio mixing, too. Sometimes, like, those movies, they'll be crazy quiet when they're talking, and then like, the next scene, they're just blaring sound at me. I also like having closed captions. Too expensive, new movies aren't great. Audio mixing's terrible. Theaters are too cold. Yeah, there's just a whole mix of things. Unfortunately, but I think I'd be fine with the other stuff if it wasn't so expensive. It's so expensive between tickets and if you want some food. Dune 2, biggest movie of the year, wouldn't be in the top 10 2020, if I recall correctly. Back the last movie I watched was Dune 2. There was like 10 of us, maybe. The only movies I've seen recently have been the old replays that came back. The voice and background sound, yes. Speech volume's a 1, and then the music comes on. It's a 9 out of 10. Yep. Yep. So the last movie we saw in theaters was the D&D movie, and that was only because, like, we went with our D&D party. We just wanted an excuse to go see it all together. That was the last one we went to. It was worth it. It was fun, but maybe also have an unprecedented amount of hype to make a huge box office return. Not every movie's going to be Avengers Endgame. The budgets of some of these are just ridiculous, too. I missed some cloth. Now I gotta figure out how to match. See? There it is. The color matching. The mixing. Christopher Nolan movies are notoriously bad for mixed audio in the theater, and then it's fixed for the home release. Which is annoying, because I like his stuff. But yeah. We went to see Tenet in the theater, and it was pretty rough. There's a lot of just audio whiplash. Rise, welcome in. How are you today? We're back to work on our Daemon Prince. We're talking about movies at the theater as you come in. How are you? I was saying how a lot of us just don't like to go to the theaters anymore. Even like my friend who used to go all the time. She has said she doesn't go as much either. I'm gonna check out these. It is gold on the ends. God darn it, chat. If it's not skulls, it's more gold trim. I swear to God. Ugh. I don't know if picking a Ghibli. You haven't seen that's a good one. Have you watched Bocchi the Rock? I'm gonna suggest that one. The technique of storytelling that no one likes to do is to make it so you can't hear the characters talk, discover with noise or music, uses the technique wrong every single time. He doesn't understand how to actually use it. It's just frustrating. Skulls and gold trim, yep. Yeah, we are definitely painting some chaos today. Definitely painting some chaos. I also don't go as much anymore, partly because there's a lack of good movies due to the writer's strike. That's also true. Panda, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm gonna have to give Slam his own entry sound. I've never done that before, but might be time. I only go to the theaters for Wes Anderson movies. I go to those without hesitation. They're just that pretty. I need to catch up on the latest one I have not seen. I just blanked on the name of it. Kept seeing like previews for it. I do like Wes Anderson stuff. It's fun. As someone who doesn't watch a whole lot of movies, I do like the Wes Anderson stuff. Asteroid City, there we go. Thank you. It was really good? Okay, I need to check that out at some point. Has anyone seen the Ungentlemanly Warfare movie with Henry Cavill? Chat? I don't even know what else is out now that I think about it. Which probably ties into the movie theater not doing well discussions. I couldn't even tell you what else is out. Feel like there's some opportunity there for them. Raimier says yes, and it was pretty good. Rides with Me, didn't know it was out. I think the last movie I saw was Man from U.N.C.L.E., which was so damn fun. Do you think the Daemon Prince is a bird turned into a... wait. The bird turned into a birdman, or a man turned into a birdman? I think it is man turned into birdman, in general. But I'm here for both. Hey, Infinite Void, welcome in. The movie was good. How are you today? If there's anything you've seen here in theaters lately, let us know. Alright, oh, he's got a strap under his tail. I'm gonna get that real quick before I forget it again. It's funny, they released a behind-the-scenes photo of the cast with their stunt doubles. Sorry. Maybe one day Henry will have a stunt double who's as swole as him without extra padding. Oh. Womp womp. I mean, you're training for different things, right? It is always fun to see the stunt doubles with them, though. I like when they have those behind-the-scenes stuff. Seeing how all that works. Alright, I think he does have another one. It's a little hard to see with the shades and stuff we've done. He's got this strap for the armor. Did we get that? Alright, it's also got like straps and things with the skulls. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do black for that as well. Keep it pretty neutral since we've got all these bright blues and things that I don't want to take away from. So we'll rock the black. Was a Little Shop of Horrors in New York with Jinx from Drag Race, the plant world. That's fun. Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare was good. CS action, little funny. Dealt with history during World War II. Very cool. Thanks for letting us know. How are you today? I feel bad sometimes when we talk movies because I am usually way, way, way behind. So thanks, chat, for movie talk. Sorry I can't hop in as much as some of you. Speaking of Superman, the new Superman suit reveal is a big flop. The costume itself looks okay. The photo release was so bad. I don't even think I've seen it. I'll have to look here after stream. Hey Rufus Kit, what's the level of hype around here for Age of Sigmar 4 Spearhead stuff? I think a couple people in here very excited. I am cautiously optimistic. What about you? Are you excited? I'd like to try it, but I don't know that it would be like our main way to play, if that makes sense. Definitely want to try it, though. What are you thinking? Chat, who's excited for Spearhead? I would say probably more hype for 4.0 here in chat from what I've seen. Being able to hop in with new edition. I'm gonna go get my rats ready for it. I need to find. We were working on my Screaming Bell, but I've got to find the Gray Seer that goes up top. It's bothering me that I don't know where he is. He is in a, he's essentially in a box with other things that are like half painted. And I have to find him. I thought I had found him, but I actually found the one that's on with Thankful and Bone Ripper. So I need to find that, and then I'll be ready. Think. Be more happy if I had people to play with here, yeah. Let's see, Rise is Furiosa, King Kong vs. Godzilla, Garfield, Planet of the Apes, If, Fall Guy, Kung Fu Panda, Challengers, Civil War are the main movies out right now. Lurk for Watson's Good Mouse Beat. Good night for 4.0 changes. Spearhead looks fun for a quick game, get people hooked. I hope that it works nicely. I think I am a little cautious just because like Combat Patrol didn't really seem to take off. So we'll have to see. I tend to give Age of Sigmar guys a little bit more benefit of the doubt over the Warhammer team. They seem to get more of the new stuff kind of nailed down, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, the box art has metallic on the skulls. I'm just gonna do it, chat. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't think it's gonna look great bone, so. Oh, welcome back, Underverse. How's it going? I'm hit or miss on the condensed versions of the core game. I'd rather just play Warcry or a skirmish game. That's fair. Bija, hello, how are you? Excited for Spearhead. Currently we're on Slaves of Darkness box. Welcome in. I hope that it goes well. I hope the Spearhead is, from what I've heard from the people who got to play it, like at the GT and stuff, people seem to be enjoying it. So I do hope it goes well. I would love for that to be like an option for like meet up for a game day type thing. Is the Garfield movie good? I don't want to see it. Has anyone seen Garfield? Hey, Luca, welcome in. First, not bad. Went to see it this weekend. 8 out of 10. There we go, chat. How are you? Welcome in. I've heard it is good. The other movies, I don't know that I have heard a whole lot. Word from Spearhead playtest, this is what Combat Patrol was trying to be, but failed at. See, that's kind of what I was wondering. That's kind of what I was wondering. Because, like, I think here locally, like, there was one Combat Patrol event, and then I didn't hear anything. And I didn't really hear much people playing it on, like, socials. I think one person here in chat had a couple local events where it seemed to be doing okay. If it's what Combat Patrol is supposed to be, then yeah, I'll check that out for sure. Alright, so I'd be more excited for New Age of Sigmar if I wasn't having to buy effectively a new PC. All the monies. If I wasn't able to split the new box, I would be probably waiting as well. Getting to split's helping me quite a bit. Furious was what I'm most excited to see. I'll admit it'll be hard to top Fury Road. The movie was perfect. Fury Road was very good. I feel like I need to rewatch that. It's been... I don't think I've seen it since release. But it was very good. Chris Pratt voicing Garfield, so not that great. Makes me a little less interested. I mean, I wasn't super interested in Garfield, but... You know what one I still need to see is the Mario movie. Speaking of Chris Pratt. I do need to watch that, because I heard that was good. I've heard the Garfield movie is a disaster. Oh no. The Garfield movie is barely trailing behind Furiosa, which is kind of funny, sad. Oh no. Thinking about selling miniatures of mine. The Mario movie plays it very safe, but it was a fun movie. I feel like just having that on in the background one day. I may do that. Is that streaming? I need to see. I feel like it would be streaming by now, right? It's gotta be somewhere. Furiosa was decent, like a 7. Think so, Rise? And as I'm gonna do my Liberators with a doofy new helmet. Ooh, we're in the planning phases, Panda. Thinking about your set of the kit. Nintendo's making a Legend of Zelda movie next. I'm excited for that. That'll be interesting. Whereas, Netflix. Okay. I'll find it. I'll find it. So the Mario movie had a kid's birthday. It was okay for what it was. Chris Pratt was not as awful as I expected. Oh, the live-action Mario movie in some ways is better. I appreciate it tried something very unique to the source material, even it did make Nintendo back out of licensing other IPs for decades. I've not actually seen the live-action. I probably shouldn't say to this chat. I've not actually seen it. Alright, we have claws around the skulls, and I'm trying to decide what... I think we matched what we did up top. Let's smooth the bone. I should backtrack. We used to watch really terrible movies all together in Discord. We would have movie days. And that's why I'm afraid to say that I have not seen it. Because usually that means like 2 or 3 people pop up and be like, you have to watch it. Website justwatch.com is really good at looking where shows and movies are streaming. That's what I normally do, yeah. I think if you just throw it even into Google, that pops up at like the very top. Which is nice. You know where you can find it. Worth a watch for the lulz. That's not good at all, but bold in its direction and art style. The live action for Mario Brothers, yeah. What we're talking about. I mean, this chat, we watched the Ultramarine movie together, so. Also, not great. We watched Highlander. Also, we watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which I actually did like. That one was fun. The Ultramarine movie, it's rough. Apparently, it's just now on YouTube if anyone's missed it. You can hop on YouTube and grab it. I love and hate that I have a physical copy of it. There it is! Thank you, Slam, for sharing this joy with chat. If you too would like to watch the Ultramarine movie. There you go. Report back. Let us know what you think. Suffer as we have suffered. You've seen Plan 9 from Outer Space. I've never even heard of that, so nope. The old movie, that was such a good bad movie. Well worth seeing. I will say that. I don't like to watch just bad movies for the sake of bad movies. So you guys enjoy. Have all the fun with that. There hasn't been anything good for movies, TV shows yet for Warhammer. I feel like some of the Warhammer Plus stuff was getting better reviews, but I've not seen any of it. Because I'm not going to pay for Plus. Seeing Big Boy Cthulhu on the April showcase thumbnail was great. Yeah, chat, if you want to check out what everyone worked on for April, that video is up. I'm sorry that it took so long. The bathroom reno just took way longer than we thought it would. But it is up now on YouTube, just in time for me to turn around and record May. If you guys want to check that out, YouTubes. There are minutes of content on Warhammer Plus. Don't miss out on your minutes. Oh, okay. Slowing down here. Okay, we got 45 minutes. So I definitely need a break from him to figure out the rest of this. Once I figure out what colors I want to do, he won't take so long. It's just getting the plan together here. It was referenced in X-Files. It's aliens, vampires, and zombies. Oh, okay. I probably just didn't even know it was a reference to something. Honestly. And there's that. Let's get a little wash on his teeth. On the tail teeth. Where is my wash? Oh. Oops. Dropping paint. 1 second, chat. Where is my wash? Chad, did you take it? You have my Seraphim? I need it. Oh, you didn't. Okay. Thank you, Chad. Let's see. What's everyone got going on the rest of today? What we got, chat? Got it. Got it, Panda. Thank you. I use Will's wisdom to check under the desk. Here right after stream, I gotta go post office, and then, yeah, work on my Titans. I've got to get my May finished. Or my challenge mini finished up. I hate when I feel like I'm behind on my own challenge. That makes me feel real bad. I feel a little guilty when I'm really behind. We'll get there. I didn't get the rest of this cable. You're back on a job that I got through the interview process for. I don't know if it'll be today, but they said tomorrow at the latest. Okay, good luck. Fingers crossed for you. You got this? Sending all the good vibes. Sly just noping out of the May challenge discussion. Sly's just wondering what's taking us all so long. We're gonna unbox. I'm gonna go pick up dogs in the center here in about 20 minutes. Bandy Goblins, welcome in. Waiting word back, from some lawyers. I hope everything goes well. How are you today? Hopefully today continues to be good. Is it still May? Goodness. Oh, Slash is here to rub it in. I'll remember that. Nikki will remember that. Yeah, I guess the last thing I have for you guys is make sure if you have not voted for Sub Sunday that you do that. Exclamation vote. And we'll figure out what we're doing. There is board games on there. There's Warhammer on there. There's a video game on there. So whatever you want to see, here you vote. We'll get it worked in. I will say if Dead Space wins, because it was in the lead earlier, that'll be on a Wednesday stream, probably right after we finish Ace Attorney. We'll get it basically bumped way up the list from where it would have been. We'll bump it way up. We'll play some Dead Space. Otherwise, if it's painting, I will try to have that ready for this Sunday coming up. Oh, I'm sorry, it'd have to be after that. Sly is banned until October. Yep, understood. Not allowed. Also yelling at my cat to stop clawing on the closet door since there's nothing in there. The cats are going crazy today in chat. Cats, are you okay? Panda, Mousebait, and now Goblins. All now having kitty cats going crazy. They're like a full moon or something. Jinx. Something's up. Something's up with the kitty cats. I don't know what it is. is it the catnip? Maybe. Maybe. Like, they're always goofy little guys, but they seem a little extra goofy today. Seem a little extra today. Alright. Yeah, gold is the right call. I do like that. Once we get the highlights on, get the bone bits washed down, I think that'll be fine. Okay, cool. One down. Figured that out. Let's work on the sword a little bit more. I feel like the other part will be like whatever we put here, we can also use on the runes to tie all that in together. So once I do figure that out, it'll be nice. The new kitten has been weirdly following me around all day. Figured just since we've been away. Another kitty cat waiting. Waiting to be weird. Oh wait, we need to do our purple wash first. Oh, why is Sylvester Stallone being banned? Sorry, for Sly, yeah. Because he's very good at meeting his painting goals, yes. No, Sly in chat got really cruising on a project and finished very early. And now we just give him a hard time. How dare he? I know. I know. Those projects are great, though, when you're just in the groove and you're knocking out progress. I have that with characters. Bigger stuff takes me maybe a couple days, but if I get really to the groove for a character, oh yeah, I can knock that out in a day. Easy. Easy. It's nice when you have those projects. I'll get Slice spinning. Because we don't have anything to paint. I'm hoping the Kingdom Death Lady for me for this next month will be one of those projects where I can just kind of groove, get her done. She's very cute. She needs some gap filling, and then we will dive in on her. Probably trying to bring her on stream like right at the beginning of the month here. For summer vibes. Let's see, my goal for today is some decals and work on bases. Let's go. I'm going to join you today, Bandit Goblins. I need to do another clear coat for my decals. And then bases as well. So I'm going to hopefully do that probably tonight. Maybe while we watch some X-Files or something. Well, that's my goal too. Making progress, being productive, yep. Who do you think you are? You finished some Malifaux too here, Mikey. Look at you also being productive. Alright, down to piddly stuff. I might end a few minutes early here. I go post office and come back to this boy. Coming along though. I'm really happy with how he's coming. Once we can figure out that other color we need over here, he's gonna be all set pretty quick. Trying to come up with the scheme for the Nymphs and the Dark Angel successor. What, I guess, do you have any kind of special ideas for the successor chapter? Like, is there something you're focusing on, or what do you have in mind there? The crew isn't done yet. It's not on brand for me to complete all factions. That's okay. With the April challenge, I got a lot of my Tzeentchy together, but I do have like one more box I need to put together. Trying to decide when I do that, just because I painted 10 models for them already. I'm putting green. You could just flip-flop them. Put Paternia colors on the Dark Angels. Dark Angel colors on the Nymphs. Ta-da! Oh yeah, still painting. Okay, I want to do paint first. Okay. Cool. Going that way instead. Well, I'm excited to see what you come up with. Custom chapters are fun. Deep purple with cream? I mean, if you need an example of that, I posted the lion on Instagram and TikTok. We did purple and cream. It turned out really cool. I think. Definitely not biased, but I think it turned out pretty cool. Ooh, I'm a look. So that is part of a custom Space Marine army. We stole the lion to join that army. I think it looks pretty sharp in purple. But if you guys want to see that or what else I've been working on, there are my socials. Hey, Chicken Quake, welcome in. How are ya? Colorful tattoo, buddy. What have you got? Welcome on in. I'm sad because I didn't have time with my last tattoo for color, so I just did the line work. And it's killing me a little bit. I want the pretty colors. Here's our latest. There's Vegeta. Here's Goku. And unfortunately, Piccolo's in the very back. He's a little hard to get to. But here's Piccolo. But then being line work is making me sad. That's legit. Thank you. I'm glad you like it for the lion. He was fun. A little bit further down, the Sakarans for that army are also posted. If you wanted to see it on a vehicle. It's been a bit. We kind of do different waves of the army, but. Well, curiously. Oh, an alien's back piece. I think you have told me that. Thank you for reminding me. That's so cool. Love that. Can't wait to see the Batman shirt color pink. I'm just glad I'll have a Vegeta up front. The other one is on my tricep. I never get to see Vegeta. We try to move him around a little bit. I'm glad I'll have one. But yeah, it'll be fun. All of them are fun. Oh, the Nids paint too? The cream and the turquoise? That is my personal hive fleet. Those are my babies. Hi, Sadie. You guys want to see Sadie? Like Avian did the other day. Let's hop over. Sadie. Here she is. You want to say hi? Look. Look. He's our girl. Well, she's not comfy, but she's here. Hello. This is Sadie. She is a Shetland sheepdog, for those who haven't met her. If you ever hear a dog going nuts in the background, this is who it is. He's our puppy. Yeah, Scott has an emote of her, if you want some more Sadie. She's not happy about being up here, though, so I'm gonna put her back down. This is not what she wanted. Oh, there you go. Be free. But there we go. Plenty of energy in the floof. She's all energy, actually. All energy and floof. This is not what I signed up for? Yeah, I think she wants to play, but that's what she gets. There's a ball of fur and then cute little head. Yep, just pokes out of all the fluff. Alright, I think we've also got these spikes, and I think I'm going to match them to his claws, because we've got a lot of bone work all on top of each other, and I think we need to break it a little bit. So I feel like we do that, and then maybe we end a little early today. Until I figure out what other color needs to be on the side there. She's a goofball. We're very, very lucky to have her. But she's a goofball. Trying to get, it kind of blends into the backpack, trying to get a good angle on that. Blend it out here a little bit. And then, yeah, if you guys had fun today, tomorrow we're going to be playing a video game. We'll be back for Ace Attorney, so if you guys want to catch that tomorrow, make sure you give a follow. Mini painting will be back on Sunday, and we'll have something special for that, so I'm excited to show you guys what I've got. But if you enjoy Warhams, you can give a follow. We will definitely be working on more of the Thousand Sun Army. Probably next week. I've got to get some things primed and do some gap filling first. Then we'll have some more Thousand Suns. More Tzeentch. You know, I think that's a good stopping point. We got a lot done. I'll figure out this, and then I'll get him finished up. He's not too far off. Probably just one more kind of bigger push just to get this figured out, and then kind of overall colors for him, so I feel good with what we got done today. I will probably leave him for off stream. So, if you guys want to join us tomorrow, make sure to follow here. We also have our Discord, which is where we hang out in between streams. Can I post a link of a Nid color? Yeah, go ahead. You can throw it in here. The Discord is where we hang out in between streams. I also do go lives and things like that. If you want to share anything in there, it is there. We also have our YouTube, where we posted our April challenge, if you want to see what everyone was working on. Also, where my tutorials, my VODs, all of that good stuff is. And then we've also got socials. So if you want to see what else we've been working on, check out the Nids, check out the Lion, they're all there. So hang tight, I'm going to look for someone to raid. Thank you so much for all the support. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.